אוקיי, מה שלום כולם? אני מקווה שהכל בסדר. ואני באמת שמח שיש התקדמות קטנה. אבל לפני זה, יש לי משהו קטן אחד שאני רוצה להראות בלייב, וזה פה. לפני שאני אמשיך, אני מסתכל על ה-Locked Achievements. יש כמה שמעניינים אותי פה. אני לא אעשה דברים שהם לא אפשריים בנקודה שבו אני נמצא עכשיו. אבל, כן יש פה כמה שאני יכול לעשות. אבל לא יצא לי. הראשון זה מה שרציתי לעשות קודם אבל לא הצלחתי. Lunchbox Specialist. מי שזוכר על Ace Attorney Rise from the Ashes? רציתי לעשות את זה אבל משום מה לא קיבלתי את זה. ואז אם מסתכלים פה על עוד דברים, הנה עוד אחד. Mind your own business, pal. לעשות פרס, that they were even talking about marriage but justice for all. עוד אחד שאני ראיתי שאני כן יכול לעשות בנקודה הזאת. זה. לוטה הר, was it? reply לוטה הר בלוטה מ-Justice for All episode 2. אז לפני שאני אמשיך ב-Turn About Backtop, אני הולך דווקא לעשות את זה. אני עכשיו אעשה את שני achievement'ים האלה. בוא ניתן למשחק הגרלי טען פה. יופי. עכשיו אני שומע. וכן, איך שהספיקרים שלי פועלים למי שרוצה לדעת, זה אם אין שום סאונד אז הם נחבאים, ואז אחר כך אם פתאום יש סאונד אז חייבים קצת לחכות עד שזה נדלק עוד פעם. 19 ימים 77.3%. לפני שאנחנו ניגש יותר בבקטופ, אני אעשה דווקא את שני האצ'יבמנטים האלה. קודם כל, ה-Lost Turnabout. נחזור לפה עוד פעם. אני לא הולך לעשות את כל ה-trial, obviously. אני רק הולך לעשות את הדברים הרלוונטיים. אז יש שני דברים שצריך לעשות פה. ב-Lost Turnabout אני צריך לעשות press, וב-Reunion and Turnabout אני צריך לעשות choice. שזה לא מוריד לי על פנלטי או משהו כזה, תודה לאל. choice של דיבור, אותו דבר מה שאני עשיתי קודם עם מאיה ומקס בפרק הקודם. השאלה, הדבר היחיד שאני לא יודע זה Angel Star. מה חסר לי בעצם ב-Rise from the Ashes? אוקיי, וולינגטון, shut up. עכשיו הקייס מתחיל. אני חייב להגיע לטסטמוני של גמשו. ברא. אז החלק הזה, מי שרוצה יכול לעשות סקיפ. כי אני לא הולך לעשות voice acting חוץ מהדברים הרלוונטיים בשני המקרים האלה, אבל כן ייקח לי קצת זמן לעשות את זה. עכשיו אני רק צריך לשים לב טסטמונים, זה הטסטמוני הראשון, בבקשה שזה הטסטמוני הראשון. בבקשה שזה הטסטמוני הראשון. glasses. גם משקפיים. אוקיי, בוא נראה אם זה פה. You're incriminating. Push the per. אוקיי, לא. Bro. Match the right culprit's name. מה אתה פה? כן, פה אני מראה את מגי. פה אני מראה את הפרופיל של מגי. אוי, זה משעמם. קשה שזה לא יהיה ארוך. גם חייב אחר כך להגיע ללוטה. Shut up! יופי, נמשיך לעשות טסטופי. טסטי ומגי. אוקיי, זה חייב להיות זה, נכון? הנה, זה השני, זה הטסטמוני השני. זה הטסטמוני השני. הגיע הזמן לגשת לקצת voice acting. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years younger than her? What? You're saying a guy's gonna marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. רגע, מה ההבדל בין שניהם? 22, 30. כן, זה דווקא שואל בגלל החוקיות של הדבר הזה. Litigant and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. הנה, עכשיו קיבלתי את mind your business, pal. פרפקט. עכשיו אני אוכל לצאת מפה. לא לגשת עליה לביג טופ. כי עכשיו אני צריך לחזור לג'סטיס. והפעם ל-reunion and turnabout. ועכשיו אני צריך למצוא את לוטה. אני חייב להגיע לאינטרודקשן של לוטה. ואיך אומרים את זה? לוטה הר? נראה לי זה לוטה הר. אני אבדוק בסטים. לוטה הר, נכון? וכן, משום מה יש לי את נאורודו רייטר שהוא ככה. הנה, לוטה הר, פרפקט, אוקיי. זה האובג'קטיב עכשיו, לוטה הר. זה באמת האובג'קטיב שלי. אם שואלים, אני דווקא לא משתמש בלחצן הימני ובמקום בלחצן השמאלי, כאילו, אני כן יכול לעשות ככה, אבל אני פשוט עושה לחצן ימני שמה. אני לא יודע דווקא מה יותר ארוך. אם לעשות ככה ספאם או פשוט ללחוץ על לחצן ימני. אני לא יודע מה דווקא יותר קצר, מה יותר מהר לעשות. אומייגאד, טאנר גריי מדבר המון פה. הנה, הגעתי לקוריין וילג'. איפה לוטה? היי פרל. היי פרל. היי מאיה. ביי ביי! נראה לי ככה יותר מהר האמת. ביי גריי. וואי, נכון? לא, סיידרום. אין אף אחד. אולי אני חייב להתקדם בסטורי? בבקשה שאני לא צריך לדבר עם מורגן. אומייגאד. מה היה? Shut up! ביי מאיה. אולי עכשיו יש לי את לוטה? פליז. לא פה. אני חייב לדבר עם מורגן. For fuck's sakes. Tunneling chamber. אני באמת מרגיש שספאם הוא יותר מהיר. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, shut up. סתמו את הפה שלכם אתם כבר. Waiting way. Yes! You are a lot of hair. Lot of hair, was it? What a... Hey. You best not be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun. I'm just complimenting you on your fine hair. I dare say you're one headless man, Mr. Wright. It was cause of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. Looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. We're working with the prosecution first as one of the witnesses. And came after us as we were a piece of sirloin steak. A piece of sirloin steak. Minor detail. Stop being so uptight. Letting little things get in the way. Name's hard. What a hard. Let your girl forgetting it. Oh yeah, that's it. Now listen here, I need to take some pictures then. And I get myself a real scoop. As I guess they're being a photographer. Boom! A lot of hair was it. Perfect. עכשיו! אני יכול סוף כסוף לגשת לטרייל שטועל about big top. 29 בדצמבר, 9:43, דיסטריקט קורט, דפנדד לובי 5. Oh boy! עכשיו אשכרה ניגשים לטרייל, סוף כל סוף. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweet. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweet. What? I think I should fly, do you? Huh? No. You've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No, You can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweet.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom?
אין זמן לזה עכשיו. בואו ניגש כבר לטריאל. בזבזתי כבר מספיק זמן, מקס.
I can see it. I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in that room will be on your side. Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, why sweep that look in your eyes?
Like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulous. Oh my god, Phoenix! זה לא הזמן! 10 בבוקר, קוטרום 2. פרנציסקה חוזרת, אוקיי. Well, the case for what? What?
Your Honor, get on with it!
Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Jones. Oh my god, this show. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here won't mind if we call the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is our advantage. Miss Montcalm, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'll win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. Legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me?
You must be still upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I am not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
Manfred F. Sidley, get fucked.
Yes, being born with the name Von Karma is a repass to be arrogant and annoying. What you learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge. It's not like it will bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now, let's wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there now.
Hi, Gumshoe.
Sorry to keep you from work. As I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble. Be looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir.
All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony.
Events in detail. בשבילי משהו תמיד הג'אדג' וגמשו הם אותו הדבר. איך שאני עושה את זה, לא איך שהם באמת נשמעים. לא באמת איך שהם נשמעים. The crime. Snow was falling until 9:40 p.m. making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke at around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as the doornail. Because of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Wow!
I see. He was beaten to death.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts it into evidence.
It's a liver, blunt force trauma to the back of the head.
What object? Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Snow was falling until 9:40. When the performance got at the big top to practice routine. Practice session broke about around 10. The matter took place at the plaza at 10:15. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that's not a vertebrae around the neck. זה היה אינטרסטינג שזה מדגיש לי דברים. אומרים שמדגיש לי ה-10 p.m. לפרקטיס, ה-10:15 על ה-time of death was a wooden box. מה a wooden box meant? A wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying that wooden box when he was killed.
Carried the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say?
Okay. Victim was hunched over this 20-pound box. It boasts a small but strong lock. It's maybe my only chance, so might as well ask some questions. About the box with the lock, about the contents. Contents. Do you mind telling us what was inside the box? That box. Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than a port to Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little ball.
Wow! What is that, detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment ball. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? Okay. Pepper? Why the world was it locked in that big box? There was only one little ball in that huge box?
What if that has some sort of special meaning?
So what's his name, ball? Found inside a wooden box. The victim was hunched over. It contains pepper. מה אני אשאל עוד פעם? About the wooden box. This wooden box, you figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right? Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron.
Iron plating?
Why do you think it's lined with iron? Oh my god!
I think we all could do without your guesses, detective. Stick to what little you actually know.
Sorry. Suffice it to say, the box is really heavy.
Much better. You may continue on, detective.
מה עוד צריך להגיד? אוקיי, אז אולי בעצם אם פרנסיסקה מגיבה, אז כנראה עשיתי כל מה שצריך, שזה הסיזנינג בר. מה זה? זה המפה. וזה התמונה שלו.
9:40. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? Wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about an inch and a half was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this. Huh? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Inch? Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? Practice broke at 10. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Rachel, while Mo went back in his room, tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went down to the ringmaster's room to talk private. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Oh my god, that was a show. The murder took place at 10:15. I would like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, no problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us the whole thing down our home. This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? Okay. אז זה משהו בסנואו. זה. זה חייב להיות הקריים סין פולו. אין שום לוג'יק שזה יהיה משהו אחר, זה חייב להיות הקריים סין פולו. לא. אז למה מדגישים לי על הזמן? למה מדגישים לי שהשלג עצר ב-9:40? אפשר לראות את זה עוד פעם. Nearly a blizzard. It piled up. Maybe about an inch and a half was on the ground. Snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Let me see, there's gotta be more to this. What's the matter? Need to look at the court record. זה משהו לגובה של השלג. זה משהו על הגובה של השלג, אבל מה? מה כל כך רלוונטי בגובה? אולי אני צריך להמשיך לעשות פרסים? זה הלוג'יקה היחיד שיש לי. When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there.
John the Animal Tamer, Mo the Clown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course the defender, Maximum Galactica, and his victim, the Ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Rage the Tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about this circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you're welcome to find a police report after these proceedings.
Session is not at 10. The murder took place at 10:15. The balloon box caused them to reverberate to the neck.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct?
Done your homework, pal.
You haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak.
My fear is that it is something that the perpetrator ran off with.
I would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No. They made it disappear with magic.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumption in this case.
You mean we're all gonna get out of him that little ball of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I would like to call my next witness.
Hey, I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
Bruh. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Gumshoe!
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Moncana, call your next witness. I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Whitman to the stand.
You must be talking about Ben the Ventriloquist.
Sheriff Troll will show up on the stand as well.
Oh my god. זה פשוט מופע אחד גדול.
Please state your name and occupation for the record. מה עשית? הכל שלו עוד פעם?
For fuck's sakes. צריך לבדוק בלייב הקודם. רגע. איפה זה? מה עשית לטרילו? שנייה. אוקיי. יש לי משהו, אוקיי.
תפס את זה. My full name is Trillquist. I've been employed at an operating tenor. Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman Ventriloquist. That role must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll guess you have a song.
Those are show.
World of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence. Decide about Jaws dressed up like a woman.
Bruh.
Well, what do you think?
Bruh.
Really good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
True. You know better than to insult the judge. Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. Feel like I want to punch you in the face or on the off chance swelling would help.
Bruh, אפשר להפסיק עם האקטים? בן, אפשר להפסיק עם האקטים?
You know that your nose is a reason you'll never be a list star, and an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? What order? I demand to know who the witness is. Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. Don't worry about you one bit. What about getting the testimony in my court? Ah! You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed.
Oh my god.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with this stooge. Clown. Once we get to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? And the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximum and Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that? Without doubt, he had on his silk hat cloak and dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, Jazz Boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point. What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit. Why is that? Here's absolute proof. A silk hat? This was found at the scene of the crime. It belonged to the defendant.
Oh.
Without question, he was wearing a signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for the hat to be at the scene. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutional skills are unrivaled. Well done. Thank you for stating the obvious, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. Okay. I left the town with the clown. Once we got to the lodging, I ditched him to the plaza. That's why some Max heading towards the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could he not be the killer? And the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. למה בכלל הלכת לפלאזה? Why the plaza's entrance? Okay, yoffi.
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good funker. Or at least my teachers always said I was. That's why I saw Max. What? Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course, I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, they're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be more dense? All together now.
Check out the cloak, white roses. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. אוקיי, זה 100% יהיה משהו רלוונטי. זה 100% יהיה משהו רלוונטי. זה 1,000,000% יהיה משהו רלוונטי. השאלה היא באיזה כוונה. עד כמה רלוונטי הדברים האלה?
Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions. The only one. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up. למה הלכת עם מו? The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I was talking to the old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. His little exercise and his makeup, he's running all over the place. When practice was over, it was 9/10 away. 9/10 of the way
To kneeling over for good. Poor guy.
He didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy is the head of the pack.
Then what happened? Got the lodging house and ditched him and went back to the plaza. That's when I saw Max. Was the only one heading that way. Atuch? You saw Max and only Max, right, Chulo?
That's right, and that's what makes him a killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a sense. Quite a bit of sense. It makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something I miss in this? No problems. There's no proof it was Max. Ben only saw Max. איפה ראסל? איפה ויקטור? אם הוא ראה רק את מקס והוא יצא לפני ראסל, אז איפה ראסל? That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't seem like you should have seen someone else as well.
But where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Who else do you suppose this could have seen? Russell! A victim! That's the victim. That's correct. It sure was at the entrance to the plaza. You should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah! Obviously the ringmaster after the scene before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max led to get into the ringmaster's room. Is that according to the defendant? Unlikely story. The Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room. Why was he just as the witness stated at the scene of the crime? Ah! I see. It seems that at this stage you have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. There are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right. A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Surely one to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of that barrel long triangle with Regina. Which is probably why Max clunked him over the head. Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked out over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. אז מה שאני צריך להראות שיגרום לו מה שאני צריך להוכיח עם הבקבוק מה שאני צריך להוכיח עם הבקבוק ככה הם אומרים שזה from T to R
מה שאני צריך לעשות פה, זה לא עשה לי סטרייק. זה לא עשה לי סטרייק, אבל מה שאני צריך לשנות פה. The show was really max. Okay. Thank you. Is the other one heading away? How could I find that big killer? Yeah, but the police showed up and Magic Boy took Magic Boy away. At what time did the police arrive at the scene?
Suppose that would be been around. Hey, what time was it?
Huh? I think it was around a bit after 10:30 p.m. I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m. So you hung at the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right. Wasn't it awfully cold? Can't believe we just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is...
Better shut up, you big-nosed dope! Why are you telling him anything extra? How can you believe that we would just stand outside in that weather?
כי זה לא ריאליסטי. Oh, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Mr. Phoenix, right? We all can all do without your offhanded theories. But this witness is scraping under the pressure already. I'm onto something.
So right.
What do you suppose the witness was waiting for? Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for in the cold that night? הוא זרק את מו, התעלם ממקס, בנז obviously הוא, אז אתה רק תדבר עם. ויש סיכוי רג'ינה, כי טרלה מאוהב בה, באופן מוזר ומטומטם. רג'ינה. Well, if it was waiting outside the cold, it would be for one person. And one person only. It was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
What?
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? But it was what I saw. Don't you forget.
Well.
The puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Perfect! Perfect! זה בדיוק מה שאני חיפשתי.
That makes perfect sense.
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime. However, he did not see the victim on his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else ahead out of the max setting up. Fuck. There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
Guess you got me. Alright. Spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina.
Okay, perfect. Hey! Fuck. Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time. And I mean the whole truth.
Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
was. I was waiting to propose to her.
You were what? Waiting to propose? Can't go with the show.
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
The amount of puppet marriage is not on the review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain.
Thanks to your babbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. Thanks a lot.
Okay, buoni mezza.
Don't be so surprised I was going to propose to Regina. I haven't had something to give to her. Get it in my pocket. Wait for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in the pocket at that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her. I still got it in my pocket.
You are going to propose? You, a puppet?
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
Aber dein Musau. I guess you're right. But I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her.
Law! Exactly. Law!
His eyes looking a little less than honorable right now. Masking, what the fuck?
Hey, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What's that with that? What was with that sigh at the end?
I found all of that, Maya.
I'll be so surprised to propose. I even have something to give it to her.
Kept it in my pocket. Of course, I also have it in my pocket. Indeed, I wasn't able to give it to her, so it's still in my pocket. Maya, Maya, gonna take a look. What was it exactly that you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull? The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? I'm gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of the chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Down to this end right here.
Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. My head for that thing will probably shut anyone up for a long time. בוא נמשיך. אני חייב להמשיך. Maybe something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has proposed to... Oh my god!
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm going to have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement. I like to stick to the facts, not sociology.
You do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. When I'm done giving them an engagement ring to Regina.
My elbow. An engagement ring?
Uh-huh. It's actually a diamond-shaped stone cut from glass. Even more brilliant than the real thing. I think Regina's going to love it.
It's just a ring.
What's the matter, Nick?
Well, there's got to be something I can catch, Mom. Chip here with an eerie sparkle from T to R engraved on it. Oh my god. From T to R. Metrello Leggi. Oh my. Oh my god. True. Do you mind if I show you something?
Oh, what is it?
What are you talking about?
Looks like they're going to double team me now.
They replaced this ring. Ah, that's mine. Give it back. Thief.
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said, in the end I was able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? Ah! Okay! Yofi, progress.
What is going on here?
That's... Ben, say something.
Don't put me up on the spot like that, Trillo.
I found this in Money's room.
In Money's room? You mean a room they put money like a bank vault?
Ah, that beautiful monkey is gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quest, I would prefer if you avoid slandering innocent defiance in my court.
Your Honor, Money is really a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Ah, I see. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things.
Trello, where was this ring stolen from you? When was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time. No, that night. The night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details! I need more details.
Oh, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Rabba, when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time.
Oh God, okay. Again,
Ben, what's with you? Oh, whatever. There's nothing to do with anything. Especially not who committed the murder.
it's not fair to decide what that has to do with what. Nacho, back to the topic at hand.
Haven't admitted it, I think. Not I, Mr. Trailquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
Now look at what I did. I chased that ring snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this doesn't even prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could possibly that be?
Ben's testimony has a flaw. There's a huge contradiction in the witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he then moved from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing the monkey, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Why are you going with the slow theory of yours?
I'm saying that there's no possible way that the witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It's entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Objection, Mr. Wright.
Well, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Objection!
Well, you obviously didn't see the victim. The ringmaster arrived on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defender arriving.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max.
סתם כסף מזכירים את זה.
Well, the defendant's argument does hold water. The witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant. What? How dare you? I went lied just to get that door face in trouble. He was not even worth it. I saw it, no doubt about it. I saw the worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
Ha! I have told you so many times. You think you know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, stick boy. I'm sure it will change some more.
Where there is one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we need to keep after him.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I was waiting for that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max at the plaza that night. Showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure it was him. I saw Maximilian Galactic at the sea. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
Bah! Oh my god, קשה לי. קשה לי עם הגרון כבר.
So that means the money didn't show up until after you saw Max?
That's right. Money ran away less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring, and you went chasing after him? How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I would say about...
I suppose for 5 minutes, I think.
Then the victim could have arrived at the scene of crime in that 5-minute stretch.
That's right. Let's proceed with your cross-examination. Okay. I was waiting for Gina, but it doesn't change that so Max. He showed up after about 5 minutes. Said good evening, didn't acknowledge your presence. Llama! So this defendant said good evening to Max that night?
Must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. Say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And obviously I would say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not Rachel. You say good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trilla. Bruh.
Mr. Quest.
I would prefer if you keep your ventriloquist's act outside of the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Hot evening, Green! Is that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why were you bother being nice to him?
It strikes me as somewhat strange. Why would it strike you so as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a co-worker, I would understand. Ow, that hurt!
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilla would ever say something nice to Max. How they'll go about proving that with evidence?
Bluffing is everything in this world. And I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot. The witness will resume his testimony. I'm absolutely sure it was Max. I saw him. Oh my god. אבל זה לא נכון. אוקיי, אז זה לא הגיוני בעצם שהוא יגיד Good evening, בגלל שהיה את המריבה בבוקר. פתאום הבקבוק הזה. אבל איך הוא משתמש בזה? After a break for about 5 minutes. Judges, okay. So some Max coming on the big top that night.
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from.
I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time. I guess that makes sense, but especially since he was waiting for Regina. About what time would you say those events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice.
You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him.
It's not 10 more minutes.
I'm sure you can do that.
And what time was it?
Indeed, what time was it? What time was it? Let me take a look. Oh, I'm not gonna... Bro!
It was 10 p.m.
Oh, yes. That sounds about right.
Sounds about right. That's because that's the correct time of some Max on the scene.
Absolutely sure it was Max. You are 100% absolutely sure of what you just said.
Told you already. Jeez, I'm 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way you could be more confident than that, right? No way I can mistake someone wearing those three ridiculous symbols. Wow. Oh my god. הלוג'יק היחיד שאני יכול לחשוב עליו זה פשוט פה לעשות את הבקבוק. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm sorry. Trill, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? Fight over Regina, to be exact.
Wasn't that big of a deal. It's just an argument.
A disagreement at most. A disagreement usually doesn't end up with someone getting clonked over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? What? Is that a admission of assault and battery? Ow. Before we end that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they could have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd, Lama, would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Ah!
Are you saying this witness is lying? I was trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene.
I didn't do a single lie. Honestly, I just...
It's enough from you, Mr. Quest. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Let's clarify this testimony to the court. Could you explain your fear about who the witness actually saw that night? He saw a different person. His Bible and the witness didn't see someone that night. It was just someone else. Someone who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person in the witness was Max at all.
What?
If I truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw at that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That's why Chilla made the effort to grip whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he puts it.
And who? Him?
Well, the defense can't explain what it was Trilla that I saw that evening then? لما الكرة على آخر ماكس بنزل into the hole وشوت شنالوت بام לא רג'ינה כי הוא כבר היה מוסר את הטבעת אז ראסל Consider the ill temper of this witness. There's only one person he would greet.
Must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
No, Your Honor, it's not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilla would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you've got a point there.
Was Russell Vic Berry the victim himself? Was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct? Answer this question, Mr. Quest. My God, yes. Okay. Or. How do I respond to this?
Wait a second. At first I thought it was the old man. Once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
Ma. I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quiz obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. Problems identifying who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the ringmaster? One Mr. Russell Berry.
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witnesses clearly stated how he saw the defendant's three symbols.
Three symbols? Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man. You've got to remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now. Ah! Yes, we know. The silk hat, cloak, and the white roses.
A silk hat and a cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'll look even good on me.
What was that?
Well, the witnesses ended to repeat that he saw Max's three symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else just opposite him. Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Miss Von Karma. Do you have clear evidence on that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that is the case, then it's impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes! I think we finally won a point in this one.
that is very unfortunate.
Huh?
Just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that his witness This witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you for your effort, but
But?
who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
Huh? A witness.
There are. The prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. There was no one other than Maximum and Galactica responsible for this crime.
Oh boy.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. The entire time I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
Okay, אני אמשיך את הטריאל, כי obviously. אני אמשיך את הטריאל for obvious reasons, אבל אני צריך לרגע ללכת, אז אני כבר חוזר. ייקח לי רק רגע. ואז אחר כך אני חוזר בשביל לסיים את הטריאל, אז be right back. אוקיי, חזרתי. פאנפקט קטן. זה מה שהסטים אצ'יבמנטים מראה לי. גם שהוא 29.5%, אבל משום מה לא אותו 8.2%. עדיין יש אצ'יבמנט יותר רר שזה נארו הודו איי רייטר. אבל עדיין זה מפתיע שלא פה מאוד נמוך. אבל אני כבר מתקרב על הטרייל. אז בוא נעשה את זה. לפחות אני מתקדם במשחק. 11:54, תסגור דפנד לא ב5.
Sweet! You have to believe me. I didn't know anyone near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly. There's only two way in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the crime scene. Headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster was wearing Max's clothes, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means...
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweet, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. How about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double,
Wow, Max, never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up, magician or president. You have no idea how it was to make a decision.
It's really cool. Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Zo, even 6 kort om stein. Now that everyone is back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Wakama, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. Now, I will now call my next witness. A bit of a guy with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lauren Cross please take the stand?
Why did she just call him a pitiful clown? Mo! Okay.
The witness of this will state his name and occupation for the court record.
Let's go. Oh my god!
Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking all the big Yorgo gibberish?
Ew.
I'm sorry.
Just not used to being in the court. Never been in a courtroom in my life. Wasn't quite sure what jokes were said for this sort of occasion.
What in the world are you talking about? We're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. It's easy to see your occupation. Please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, you have to wear pants? It finally says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Ito lang matrik.
Okay. How about this one? Have you met my proctologist, Mr. Seymour Butts? How's that one? My God, we're no good. Damn it, Joe.
Your name! Lawrence Curl. Professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. that on the day of the murder? Correct?
Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls.
Will you now testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, the rest are welcome.
Without the humor, please.
Okay.
Poor Mo can be his normal stoogey self in court.
I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I will be able to make up people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. No one ever laughs at my jokes. I have taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. That's my predicament. I'm a clown who can't people laugh. I'm almost useless. I keep trying. Eventually I'll come... זה לא קשור! I'm very nerve-wracking. I have decided to make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Was a fellow testimony.
A fellow... bro. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness,
Huh?
we'll listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Just please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you. I can't wait. Poor Gumshoe. Oh my god, Gumshoe.
Now that that's so, shall we begin again with the testimony?
Of course I can. I'll take as long as you want. Okay, but shut up on the phone. After practice was over, I went straight back to my room. I have no idea how tired I was I was pooped. I want to go straight to sleep. But before I did, I glanced out the window. That's where I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max. Was wearing his cloak.
Kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max got the ringmaster on the head.
That's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I would have to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
That must be because of my insincere smile.
It's alright. We may begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, the defense have got contradiction in his testimony.
I know that. It's alright. Your Honor? I feel that if we push this too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. I also sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor.
If you hold this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Okay. אז זה הולך להיות קייס מעניין. או לפחות ככה הולך להיות עם הקטע של גמור. I was put. Before I glanced out the window. Just happened to glance out the window? Could say that. Could say I was a bit, limbs, bit, eyeball.
Mr. Carlos!
Oh, your synchronams aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press further on this issue. Banshee. Exactly why did you look out your window that night? Why? Why? Dogs don't need a reason to look out the windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday... Oh, this is amazing now. The noise, Ken. Oh yeah! I forgot about that.
You forgot?
Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot to mention that it bumped, didn't I? That's not something you just forgot to mention.
Yeah, what she said. If Mo were to revise his testimony.
Very well. Mr. Koros, please revise your testimony. We should start turning the tables to our favor. I heard a huge noise outside the window. That's what made me look outside. That was up to silhouettes. They were a bit far away. That was up to silhouettes. They were a bit far away though. It's the Ringmaster with Max. He was wearing his cloak. Kept watching them. All of a sudden, Max Colon going Master of the Head. $100% אני יכול לעשות עכשיו סייב. Why are the silhouettes קודם? Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly how far were they? Let me think about that for a second. If my room is here, and they looked about yay big, I would say they were about 30 feet from a window. Just 30 feet. That's not far at all. We'll sign that night and cut down on visibility. I see. Let's continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. Oh, it was the Ringmaster. He was with Max. Who was wearing this cloak. Can't watching them all of a sudden, Max cloak, the Ringmaster of the Head. You say you saw the Ringmaster get clonked over the head? Yes, I did. It was the climax of my story. But it does enjoy the completely random non-sequitur. Why would you say the victim was struck with? With the weapon? I have no idea. Weapon wasn't found on the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did say that you see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. But no, I didn't see a weapon. Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
Objection!
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. Oh my god! Is that a bit melodramatic? So I will be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any clear basis to believe my witness did not see the crime? Ken! Big lot of testimony. I've got a great reason to make my claim. You're supposed to be telling us that great reason? Of course I will. The reason is... the witness is very on testimony! Yes! Okay, perfect! What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mom said I heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mom just said the following under oath. All the time Max cloned the Ringmaster. אבל זה לא יכול להיות אפשרי, כבר זה היה רק פעם אחת. If Mo is to be believed, when he said he looked out his window upon hearing a sound, there's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone. אני לא אומר את זה. Mr. Curls, how could you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment? Think of it. Scott promptly escaped from their maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls,
Are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
No, I was just stalling my time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick!
These types of weaknesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
Oh, you're back from your jog?
oh, pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
But I looked at my window that night. The ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The persecution helped me fill the gaps of my statement.
Well, karma! Tampering with witnesses again? So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster?
Yes. But at the window, the ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out? Yup,
Wasn't a permanent vacation as I see.
Mr. Curls!
Your Honor?
we did not witness the actual crime. However, you still said you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly.
Eric was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Very well. At least testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And if I catch a hint of a joke from you,
I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court equity. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
It was a bit far away, but that child could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially as I saw his opposite symbols. His silk cut, the black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt it was him. His scarf was followed in the wind, so I could really see what he was carrying.
does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever, should finally be good enough, yes? It is decisive testimony. Was Max really at the scene of the crime that night? He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
Right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination. Okay, ponieważ ryzykował. I was far away, but the shadow belonged to Max. There's no doubt because it was up to symbols. Silk hat, black cloak, they were all there. His face was silhouetted, but no doubt it was him. His cloak was flustered in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. איפה white roses? אני לא רוצה להגיד שאני קופץ יותר מדי, אבל איפה הפרחים? Okay, wow, זה מהיר. You say you saw all of Max's ability symbols.
Suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Max Lunar Galactica has 3 ability symbols.
3 symbols?
Hey, everybody! All together now!
Silk hat, cloak, white roses. איפה הפרחים, Mo?
What?
Who cares if he knew that they were free or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
Oh my god, look.
Silence, fool! You have to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Or. Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest,
There weren't any roses on the person I saw. The reason was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the scene. That's right. Those white roses truly material to the facts of this case? כן, זה לא היה! זה לא היה סותר את הפה שלו בנוגע לפרחים! זה רלוונטי!
Clearly not. He's just doing with this court.
הפרחים הם רלוונטיים, אחרי זה לא היו מזכירים אותם! Go on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is doing with the court, but it's not me! Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony? הוא ספציפית מזכיר את השלושה האלה. הוא ספציפית הזכיר את הכל. Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all three of Max's symbols. This witness claims there were no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction! Oh my god, there's the chaos. Mamash Kirkas. Now, what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard this to pointless. But this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness is stable without doubt that he saw Maximum and Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now!
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but don't cast doubt on the prosecution's case. But it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. Seems like, unlike wine, this witness has not grown more mature with age. Not mature. I've come to a conclusion. לפני זה רגע, כמה מו?
46!
Wow. I'm 99 certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, the remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
There are no contradictions in this next statement.
I'm prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance.
כן, שמעתי.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. As long as I could forget seeing the decorations on it. I was wearing it the entire time I was on the scene.
שנייה אחת. Okay.
Mr. Wright, we've got one last chance at this. Just one chance? Not allowed even the slightest of hint of badgering against this witness.
Okay. אז אני יודע בעצם מה לעשות. אני ניחשתי, אני לא הייתי בטוח, אבל זה חייב להיות כובע. ספציפית תזכיר את הסילק האט.
If you're going to prove to me there is contradictions with Mr. Crow's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up her accusations. I've only got one single shot at this. You've got to be careful.
I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all we need. Perfect.
Can you bדיוק לאן ללכת?
There's no doubt there were no roses. But all the symbols were there, I'm sure, especially the hat. I could never forget the decorations. He was wearing the entire time. לא צריך לדאוג. This won't happen to me just like Katie said that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would my mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, it's right?
Miss Karma! Where exactly was the silk I found?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene? That means...
The silk hat fell off the crime at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
No, that's not true.
Oh my god.
Oi! Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honor? What is the meaning of all this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
But that's just not right. That's so harsh.
The right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Because is that like my jokes or something, right? I have to go into my eyesight and memory. They're not great. Seriously, why? It's because they're, oh my god, and then I'm the bear. Oh, okay. Man, how old I get? I'll always be younger than you. Oh my god. Bruh. We're not for this childish outburst, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max.
But then, heavens to rest, was still wearing his dumb silk hat. Telling the truth.
He's starting to a brand new little kid.
It's painful, isn't it? You have to see wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene.
What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo!
What do you want? You said that he left the scene.
Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? He went. What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? Could ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
This witness's testimony is full of holes. Miss Montgomery's protest is useless.
Got a point. Let's see what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little boy. Little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene?
That is obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you would say. Are you sure that's how it happened? Yeah, what?
Oh, not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Whereas nowadays, sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Have any proof to counter his story on how the criminal left the scene?
A crime for you. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
And in this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there. Oh my god. קרקס. כל הקייס הזה הוא פשוט קרקס אחד גדול. Somehow, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor! This witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I must strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is she as the clown in car he came in to court.
Wait just a second! Guys can't just ignore everything I've just said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Wait a second! I think you said more than enough for today.
Honey, I think I'm tired of listening to you anyway. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you provided up till now has been false? Has that been false? I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Von Karma should, bro. Order! I will have order! Francisca Von Karma, how could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw, Mr. Curls. Can't believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic dribble.
The truth, wow. That's time for this segment. More news! Everything that I've served those now have been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his hat, his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw he. What? This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew! He jumped and flew through the air! Ma? Flew right off and disappeared into the darkness! Those were no footprints! People flying don't leave footprints! Oh my god.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Well, that was... how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician.
Not to leave the scene of the crime by flying.
There's no way that actually happened.
You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. Be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this testimony, Mr. Wright? His eyes were playing tricks. Some of the witnesses' eyes are playing tricks on him. I'm such a fool. I will do a thing I would mistake that joke for.
Jesus, I didn't say you were lying. Ah, he looks really serious right now. More serious than he's looked all day.
Suppose I'll let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. Criminal disappeared into the sky. I would love to believe that. I just can't wrap my head about how that actually happened.
You imbecile!
You discard the need for proof. מה שהיה שאני לא יכול לראות. שנייה אחת. Disregard need for proof. Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, we're on the feeling that this case is more in dire need. Is in a dire need of more investigation.
That's how we conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an unimputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that is enough for today. Court is adjourned.
defend lobby 5.
Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew into the air and disappeared. Max, I believe I'm asking you this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
You know you don't mean
You didn't mean to ask me how much such a fabulously stupid question. I can fly whenever I please. It's not that easy. But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
it's not that simple. Not actually flying on stage.
Use the visible wires to have them hoist me through the air. Wow. Just told me the secret of your magic.
No, bro, the first rule. The cardinal rule, the only rule.
Sorry, Max. When you break a magician's creed, to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Nick, what do we do now? All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Great idea! Let's do our best and catch this sucker.
וזה הולך להיות הכל היום. זה הולך להיות הכל היום. לייב די ארוך בדרך כלל. לייב די ארוך משהו בדרך כלל, אבל כן אני עשיתי כמה דברים. לרוב בקטגוריה של achievement'ים, שזה כיף. אבל בכל מקרה, כאן ירין ניפגש בסרטון העולם הבא של אדיקוב גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם, וירין, אאוט. ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.